ancora qua.
I can't believe it. I can't believe Aylin is here. And my father. I heard what happened. What he'd become. By killing him. You set him free. You set Aylin free. And me. A great deal. But still, some of the details elude me. Ketheric Thorm was my father. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me, all my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aylin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. Tell me, do you believe in love at first sight?
Rispondiamo questo.
This was different.
Stare a una prova.
I could see my fate in her eyes. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aylin is immortal, after all. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose loving Aylin felt the same as loving myself. It was natural. Then... And this is where I still need answers. I died. I'm not sure how, why, but all was black.
Cioè non sa come o perché.
Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So hideously warped.
Che scemenza.
I didn't know that then. But I could see the change in him. He told me we'd be together now. Said that Aylin was dead. I couldn't speak. Could only run. I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. Prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors plaguing this land.
Centinaia d'anni.
I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them. And myself. No matter what. I did. Who would trust the next of kin of Ketheric Thorm? But I have no more secrets. It's all out in the open now. And with my father dead, I have nothing to fear. Except for Aylin. She needs healing, rest. I'm grateful for your help, your friendship. I hope we won't intrude on your hospitality too long, but I'm grateful for a safe place to, well, just to be.
Hello.
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer.
Ancora più vicino. Vuoi baciarmi?
Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our victory. Moon Maiden Selûne, hear me. Ketheric Thorm, traitor, apostle of Merkel, is dead at last. My mate, most high. Darling Isobel is safe and well. Safe and well, and return to my embrace. Blessings upon the slayer of the wicked one.
Dov'è la luce d'argento, la magia della luna? Avrei preferito dell'oro a una preghiera. Vabbè.
We are a powerful party indeed. Faerun itself trembles at our touch. My darling Isobel says we will stay allied at your side. I am pleased to hear it.
Cosa significa nel concreto?
Pray, ask, and I will tell. Do I not radiate with my mother's brightness, her glory?
No, mirà di follia, però...
I am of her silvered flesh, her celestial womb. Why, she already has. She has brought her sword to your side, Dame Aylin. So mighty are her wonders, her great wisdom. Together we will set this fair land free of tyranny and murder.
Questa è una folle, praticamente.
Ketheric Thorn, father of my one and only love, enslaver of Dame Aylin. Ketheric Thorn never did trust me, even when he worshipped the Moon Maiden. He was threatened by my love for Isobel, by her love for me. When she died, curse the day, the hour, we each of us mourned bitterly. But Ketheric's pain could be touched by no aid, no boundary. He turned to wretched Shah, the Lady of Loss, for relief. And she whispered into his ear, poisoning his mind. He and his loathsome advisor, Balthazar, lured me into the Shadowfell, claimed they'd found someone in need of my aid. There, they trapped me in their infernal cage. I was killed, murdered, made dead over and over and over by justiciars of every make and kind. I was reborn, for it is my nature. And Ketheric fed upon my immortality all the while. But lo, the brute is dead, and we live!
Lei, invece?
These lands will soon be free of Shah's grasp. You can almost sense it. If I was a bard, I might be tempted to draw comparisons between nature and myself, both shaking off Shah. But luckily for you, I'm no bard.
C'è qualche novità o...
What's on your mind?
Niente. Nessuna novità. Cioè, qua c'è un bel buco.
Never wanted the easy path.
Con Will consumiamo o... Che voglio passare ad altro? Vedere qua cosa dice. Niente, boh. Devo aspettare che ci venga lui. Boh, baciamolo di nuovo. Vediamo. Ah, c'è bisogno del balletto. Cioè, devo dire, praticamente è un mostro, però vabbè. Vediamo se... Oh, c'è qualcosa di nuovo, vediamo.
You saw Gortash, didn't you? What the fuck was he doing down there? Is all of this because of him? The tadpole, the absolute. How? I'd never have protected a Bay Knight even a decade ago. I looked after that fucker with my life. I trusted him. He gave me away to Zariel without a second thought. And now he's looking to ruin the entire Sword Coast. He has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills him.
Sono tutte le loro cose. Non lo so, tutte incazzate nere qua.
He can't get away with what he's done. to me.
Ok, bisogna portare lei allora.
He won't get away with it.
Mi sa che non combinerò mai un cazzo con nessuna. Niente. Beato. Ma non ho tolto il coso, scusa, beato. Tempesta dell'assoluta. Danni da tuono extra. E voi alzi?
Thaniel rests well. He's healing very rapidly, now that Oliver has returned to him. I can't say for certain, but we'll see it come to pass long before this place recedes behind us. Don't worry. All is at hand. We can depart whenever you're ready. No more than my right hand can absorb my left. Oliver is helping Thaniel to recover. They both lie dormant, like trees awaiting spring. Once the curse is lifted, they can stand as one or as a pair. Whatever they wish. I hope they will remain as a pair. It will be good for them both to have a friend, once I'm gone. Still, I would like to return here someday. See Thaniel and Oliver again.
Cioè non è ancora conclusa la cosa. Cosa? A meno che la maledizione non si rompa poi dopo, alla fine di tutto, non so. Vediamo questo.
I have, but perhaps there is more that I want. Anyway, once the curse is lifted, nature can take its course without me. I belong at your side. Not what, who, but all in due course.
Cioè sta parlando di noi? Io continuo a cioè se è così continuo a trovarle troppo forzate ste cose.
I knew I could put my faith in you. If only we had met sooner.
Vabbè, quindi questo è Tania, questo... Sì, ma appunto Oliver dove sarebbe, scusa?
You did it. Catherick Thorm is no more. The shadow's grip is broken. Soon, the land shall heal. Not as glad as I am. Nature moves at its own pace, and bestows its bounty when it sees fit. Give it time. A reward shall come to you, when you need it most.
Poi non stiamo a chiedere soldi a un bambino. Era bella e ancora arrabbiata o...
Leave me alone.
Ok, è ancora arrabbiata. Vabbè. Niente, andiamo... Qua. C'è la dama che vuole parlare con noi, vediamo.
Where's Shadowheart? I think she'll wanted a word.
Cosa? Dov'è cuore scuro? È qua.
The shadows are losing their grip on these lands. Shah can indeed be thwarted. Comforting to know.
Interessante il vestitino.
You wanted something?
Voglio te.
I'm sorry. It might be best kept
Ancora.
until later.
Vabbè, questa l'abbiamo già
I'd be a
letta.
poor counsel.
I think she'll wanted a word.
Cioè, è lei che mi risponde così.
Where's Where's Shadowheart? I think she'll want a word.
Ma che cosa vuol dire questa cosa? Dov'è il cuore scuro? È qua.
You wanted something?
Devo farla unire al gruppo per caso? Però mi sembra veramente una scemenza.
Are you sure? The blade stand and just...
You wanted something? Of course. What do you know about me? You spoke of my past. Being chased by wolves. I told no one about that. Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shaz.
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others. Someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed. Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere.
Cioè il lupo era un druido? Suo padre magari?
Something sparks in your memory. Teachings about Selûnite rites of passage. About how they would abandon their children out in the wilds and force them to find their way home. It seems that one child never came back. She was taken.
What? Who was that man?
You already know. Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize your
Cioè l'ha
own
rapita
blood?
comunque, ok.
My father. That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
Cioè, sembra che sia lei che parla con lei.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come, but not yet forearmed. It no longer has the power to harm me, now that I've removed it from Shah's domain. Shar is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough. But I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shar calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
I'll need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
It hurts.
Shar torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
Lancia il vespo di Selûne, però. Qual è? Questa? No. Scusa, me l'ha data a me? Eccolo qua. Cioè. Oh, tecnicamente fa più danno quello che abbiamo su adesso. Quando poi tra l'altro è leggendario quell'altro, però fa un po' di cosa. Più 3. Vabbè, scuro visione. Bagliore lunare. Invoca un bagliore argentato che danneggia ogni creatura che entra nel bagliore e inizia il suo turno al suo interno. Puoi usare un'azione per muovere il bagliore argentato di 18 metri. Granelli di luna illumina l'area che ti circonda con ciuffi di luce lunare che ostacolano il movimento dei nemici. Vabbè, mettiamo su questa. Non gli aveva passato forse... Boh. Qui come al solito bisogna stare qua a far passare le cose. 100 anni. Andiamo un attimo di livello. Se è una cosa... Però non credo di portarla ancora un attimo. Uno di livello 5. Sembrare, dominare persone. Contagio. Avveleno avversario e tenta di contaminarla con una malattia a tua scelta. Risolvi il bene e il male. Subiscono svantaggi, tiri di colpire, colpo infuocato, piaga degli insetti, cura ferite di massa. Però quindi bisogna vedere cosa... Esilio, interdizione alla morte. Questo è simile a quello che abbiamo col Bardo, grazie al, penso all'arma. Guardiamo la fede. Contagio, colpo infuocato. Vabbè, teniamolo così intanto. No.
All's well, I hope. Aside from the obvious.
Perché cioè, si presenta così che mi fa quasi paura. Vabbè.
If you're sure. Fine.
Ok. Vediamo ancora Will un attimo.
Taken, the truth is finally dawning. Shadowheart can follow its light, or she can retreat back into dusk. That's the
Cos'è che ha detto la prima? Boh, vabbè. Non c'è altro? Sembra di no. Will non si vede. Cioè, da una parte sembrano troppo sbrigativi a provarci con te, dall'altra, con Will, a meno che non c'è una a meno che a parte la danza non c'è altro. Nel senso, con l'Azel siamo dati proprio a letto. Magari hanno evitato. Non so, dovrei cercare. Quando poi dormi, chiaramente toglie. Adesso mi senti il rumore dei. Ecco, trova famiglia qua, io non capisco perché non c'è. Ho già avuto questo problema qua, che non riesco a fare l'incantesimo. Non so perché. Cioè io non so. Ah, adesso posso. Boh. Non ho idea. Cioè questi Ok, allora diciamo. Non lo so, anche perché avremo le missioni. Ok, in una prigioneria sciarita e sono legati alla fine da una maledizione. Cuore Oscuro deve dirigersi a Baldur's Gate, ok. Vabbè, andiamo là. Ground.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive. Thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies.
Ce l'abbiamo già. Si riferisce a che cosa?
You have the makings of a leader. Your actions have already inspired those around you. Jaheira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey ahead. Her harpers, too. Halsin's strength and loyalty will bolster you in times of need. But if we are to succeed, we will need others. Even if the buildings are demolished, there are always survivors. There are always those who will fight. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
Volo è diventato un fedele alleato e le sue potenti parole di incoraggiamento saranno sicuramente al nostro fianco nelle prove che verranno. E si è dato al volo. Alsi ci è grato. Vabbè. Allora, mi fai andare là adesso o no? Vediamo se conviene fare il giro da dietro. Ah, c'è una luce. Sembra che ci sia un buio pesto adesso. Non c'è più la sfera. Qua? Pare che in teoria i confini sono questi, quindi boh. Non credo che si possa andare lì.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
Sembra che sia proprio notte. Oh che cavolo, dov'è l'altro?
Seek and you shall find me.
Ma poi scusa, io ho fatto quello del... Cioè, a lui avevo dato questo qua. A lui quello del fuoco. Invece è sparito uno e boh. Vai a capire.
Never a dull moment. Light on my feet.
Se è buio. Non c'è più nessuno qua. Magari non ci sono più neanche quei tizi là. E sembra che non ci sia più nessuno qua. Non si vede un cavolo, non si vede. Oh. Vediamo.
Listen, the psionic detector. Githyanki are lurking nearby.
Ok, dovrebbe esserci, ma era qua in teoria. Vediamo. Eccoli qua. Ah, prima Arsin. Allora, lui c'è da parlare con gli animali. Facciamo la solita cosa. Solo uno?
I can't even catch my breath.
Ferite aperte.
Unleash me. hit him.
33 di colpo critico. Saltare, ok. Venti più 7. Questo lo sfigato deve farsela a piedi. Ovviamente non sufficiente. Allora. Ah, che botta che ha dato. Ma vabbè, non gli ha fatto quasi niente.
Battle favors the fearless.
Cinquantasette, 57. Ma questo funziona solo su di lui? Eh sì. Allora, vediamo un attimo. Che cavolo. Ma poi mi ha buttato a terra, ma che cos'è? Mancato. Mancato. Grande.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Allora. Niente, non è caduto. Sono di quinto.
This is my time.
Se cade. Per ora è in piedi.
Roll in my favor.
Oh, 43. Guardalo lì. Cadi, cadi. No, niente. Cavolo di stronzo. Ma scusa un attimo, ma dov'è di nuovo l'elementare di sto cavolo? Ma che rimbambito. Cioè, ma che cavolo fai? Mamma mia, bisogna sempre fare da babysitting. Infatti mi dico, cioè, è venuto il dubbio, ho detto, ma non ce n'era solo un altro. Cioè,
At the ready.
mancato. No, è rimasta viva. E se io mi rischianto così? No. Ok. Questa volta gli ho fatto qualcosa.
So much for peace.
Come un movimento non sufficiente, ma dai. Oh. Sì, ci arriva. L'altra volta non è che funzionava andando di là. Nel senso che alla fine, nel momento in cui si è attivato ordini reali, no? A proposito, ma mica parlare con dell'interdizione. Bracciali. Vabbè. Dicevo, dovevo mica parlare all'Azel di involtini. Sarei anche tentato di farlo. Allora. Qui c'è qualcosa qui dentro. Albo veterinario. Cioè, stallone K3. Perché qualche nome. Guarda che se guardi il nome che gli ho dato io.
I swear, I can already feel a change in the air.
Ok. Alla fine qua...
The road to Baldur's Gate is up ahead. No turning back once we start down that road.
Perché? Sembra che abbiamo mappato tutto, no?
The Shadow Coast will soon be forgotten, thanks to us.
Allora, facciamo una cosa un attimo, andiamo per curiosità. Intanto che ce l'ho in mente. Dov'è? Ah, ne vuole parlare con noi?
I've been lied to. My whole life. And I was gullible enough to just believe it. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied to me.
Ma...
Indeed. But the truth may yet prove painful. Who knows what Shah still keeps from me? We'd better press on for now, and hope we're ready when the moment comes. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to. You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
Speriamo. Che venga nuda a letto con noi. Allora. Andiamo là, se possiamo parlare di quella cosa dell'Orpheus.
Shadowheart was no true child of Shah, merely a captive. She must have her vengeance.
Tutto sommato inizia a starmi simpatica ormai lei.
Once again, your mind opens to Lae'zel, and she considers the disc.
More writings on Orpheus, the so-called Prince of the Comet. The Prince of the Comet, Part 3. The histories tell us that Commander Voss, Gestil Kithrak, pierced Prince Orpheus clean through with his sword of silver, that his flesh was torn and fed to the great red dragon Ifelimon. Vlaakith's faithful roar out this tale, but beneath the roars, we hear whispers carrying truth and prophecy. The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from Vlaakith's tyranny. Praise be to Mother Gith, Queen of the One Sky. Praise be to your son, Orpheus, the true heir, Prince of the Comet. This is more than a fable. It's an affront to the undying Queen Vlaakith.
Ancora non si convince.
Gith's son died to Voss's blade. Orpheus is no more. It is not just improbable, it is impossible. Kithrak Voss and his red dragon slayed the fell prince. You could no more resurrect him than you could glue together the pile of ashes he became. My Vash taught that the silver bells of Vlaakith's court still ring out before every hunt in celebration of the prince's defeat. As a child, I longed to hear them for myself, and sing in praises to the deathless queen and her Kithraki. Tiamat's emissary. It was he who carried word that Mother Gith had negotiated the gift of the dragons, and that Vlaakith I would preside as queen of the Githyanki. Ifelimon remains the queen's consort to this day, as endless as the empire he now serves. Anything more?
Niente. Ok. Ma e graffio dove è andato a finire? Cavolo, ma forse è stato abbattuto. Non mi ricordo, è stato abbattuto. Ma anche se fosse, perché non posso. Boh.
The Absolute armies are on the march, and Baldur's Gate is their target.
Ah, ok, così. Vai.
The curse has been lifted, the land's cleansed of the shadows. Kethric's reign of living death is over. Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
Un po' di fantasy. Atmosfere alla Tolkien. Non le riproduce quasi nessuno sostanzialmente. Guarda che c'è il nostro Bolton. Cos'è, mal di pancia? Ah, ok, sta posando. Ma non può nascondere il mouse.
If you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping and yes sir, no sir, rip and cut your throat, sir.
Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the
Si è spaventato.
Ketherick. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant.
Ma questa non è propriamente umana.
Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun.
Ok, quindi dobbiamo eliminare prima lei. Probabile.
But tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
Lui è felice, l'accampamento è felice, tutti siamo felici. Ci volevano un po' più di momenti di pausa, appunto. Ce ne sono un po' pochi in realtà.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
E le ragazze no. Sono un gruppo di maschiacci. Vedetta del Dragone.